Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Just waking up. Feels like it's pretty warm out actually. Stretch. Looks like it's going to be another sunny, beautiful day in Rockport, Texas. You know, when I was leaving Wally World a few days ago, I met someone who said they watched the channel. Matt, good morning to you. You ready? Hey Matt, roll my intro. Breakfast time. I've already had coffee. I just have to make some grub. Got the water on the boil. Apple, cinnamon, Quaker quick oats. I love Quaker oats. I picked up some French vanilla almond granola. They didn't have any regular granola, so I'm going to have to suffer. This is a banana. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this is like having dessert for breakfast. I got to find some honey to put over top of this. But this is some good eating. Dessert for breakfast. I love it. It is 64 degrees. The winds were out of the west this morning. They're out of the east right now. It's just a light breeze. It's gorgeous. Saw quite a few boats out today, which I haven't seen in a few days, especially during that cold front. Getting a little reading done. Resting up from work. I swear I just heard a dog like within 10 feet of me. Must have been a ghost dog. Had to be a bird, but it sounded just like a dog whining. What's going on around here? Construction's going on. Planes are flying overhead. It's just a gorgeous day to be in Rockport, Texas. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to see pelicans here by the cleaning table at Rockport Beach. They're kind of just fishing and waiting for some fishermen to show up and clean their catch and hopefully get some scraps. And as much as I see pelicans, I was thinking, what do pelicans eat, right? Got to be fish. And yeah, it is mostly fish, but they'll eat amphibians, small mammals, turtles, large insects, basically anything they can get down their throat, they will occasionally have a little snack on. And I've seen YouTube videos of them eating like good size iguanas and things like that, things that you wouldn't think they would mess with. Byers and Sunderland Stockless Anchor. This Stockless Anchor is typical of anchor designs developed during the late 19th century. The first Stockless Anchor was patented in England in 1821, and its overall design is a departure from earlier anchor styles. The most important change was the removal of a wooden or iron stock that was set perpendicular to the arms of the anchor. And it goes on in great detail. This is just one of the many displays that are outside the Texas Maritime Museum right here in Rockport, Texas. I got a friend a refrigerator for their birthday. I can't wait for them to open it so I can watch their face light up. Dad jokes. Dad jokes. That is a long-billed curlew. The males and the females look the same, except the female will have a longer curved bill. They eat insects, worms, crabs, eggs, that kind of stuff. They do migrate, but they like to stay along the coast, Texas, Mexico, South and Central America. And they're cool to look at. We're only about a month away from Texas wildflowers, bluebonnets, and the migrating birds coming through here and getting ready to mate and start laying their eggs. One of my favorites is the black skimmer. That's that penguin-looking bird with a candy corn stuck to its face. The black skimmer. And this says the black skimmer is found along the Gulf Coast and has solid black upper parts and white underparts, forehead and neck. The bill is laterally compressed and razor sharp, orange at the base and blank at the top. And I love seeing them here, and they have a very unique squawk. It sounds like a bark, and I really enjoy the black skimmers. And this is pretty interesting. This is how they hunt. The black skimmer hunts primarily by touch, flying just above the water as the longer lower mandible skims the surface until it meets with a fish and snaps its jaws shut. Can you imagine the timing on that? But I'm really looking forward to seeing the birds. All of the cardinals will be back, and they say 500 different species of birds come through this area every year that either live here full-time or migrate through here or come here to have their babies. I'm just boiling up some water, got some garlic powder in there, and some Mrs. Dash salt-free seasoning. Have a pack of traditional ramen, and then I have this pack. I don't know what the difference is. Same thing, maybe different manufacturers. I'm going to put them both in, get them nice and soft, light and shadow coming through the truck window. You can see the size difference in the seasoning packet, so I'm interested to see if there's a big difference. The one noodles look a little finer. Got my spork from John G. Thank you, John. I use these often throughout the week. Sent me 2 about a year ago. These are from my friend Judy. Starkiss white chicken packets. I'm going to throw 2 of those in there with 2 ramen. Eat half now, have the other half for dinner. And yeah, good stuff. And look how clean that water is today. If you come to Rockport, guys, I highly recommend going to the Bay Education Center. Are you done? It's there's no admission charge. There is a donation box, and you could go in there for 5 minutes. You can go in there for 2 hours. It has 2 main rooms, and one has some interesting displays, one of which shows you how important oysters are into cleaning the water. So Rockport has installed many new oyster beds in Little Bay right here, and it really does make a huge difference. The Bay Education Center also has a I don't know what the word I'm struggling with here is, a circular global projection screen with multiple projectors. And I believe there's 18 different films they run on it, including live weather around the world. It makes the screen appear as a globe. They do it ships at sea, flights in air, and then they have some small, short documentaries. And when it's not crowded, you can kind of ask, hey, can you put this on, you know? And the people there are, Dossets, are really helpful. So if you're coming to Rockport, check out the Bay Education Center. It's only open certain days, so check that ahead of time. And it's right by the Texas Maritime Museum and the entrance to Rockport Beach. How's that for a good reading spot? I think I'm going to go take advantage of that. These overnights where it's right about 50 degrees and then gets up to almost 70 during the day really makes you forget that miserably hot summers and that cold weather that we had last week. That might be why I enjoy spending so much time in this area. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.